Redacula, what are you doing? Did you make prosthetic already? He freaking did! He's such a wonderful person. Hey, make another one. Need material. We need more steel. Okay, we'll get steel. Hi, Azakul. Do that. So he made one. There it is right there. Prosthetic leg. We'll make the other one and then we'll give Kur some operations. And we'll give them a name. I think I agree with chat on this one. Lieutenant Dan, you're gonna get some new... We're gonna get you a new pair of legs, Lieutenant Dan. A caravan is approaching. Shaman merchant. Probably not gonna be able to buy too much stuff. Need steel. No, need components? What? We are out of components? That sucks. Because we can't do anything without having more components. Okay, so we're just gonna have one peg leg, one prosthetic leg on Lieutenant Dan. Health, add bill, install peg leg, or sorry, prosthetic leg, left leg, peg leg, right leg, and we should be able to give them herbal medicine. And who's our best doctor? 12. Ultimate noob and disposable. Disposable, you're the cleaner. And best doctor, operate on Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, I did have those turret orders going up. Okay, let's see what happened. Prosthetic leg is installed. Right leg is going in. First operation was a success. Prosthetic leg has efficiency of 85%. That's not bad. Peg leg is going to be like 50%. 60%. You've got new legs, Lieutenant Dan! Aren't you happy about that? That was, like, it worked. It was successful. Nothing went wrong. I really thought it was gonna be a horrible situation, but no, it was actually fine. All right, so let's give them orders. They're gonna be a smither number 1, crafter number 1, tailor number 1. I think I want them tailoring first, smithing second, crafting third, and they should always be doing that stuff. And they can make their own prosthetic leg now at this point. Yeah. So we'll have that happen. For Dracula, you can be done with what you're doing. And then we need to make a tailoring area, which is something that I keep saying that we're gonna do, and we haven't actually done it yet. So let's freaking do it now, shall we? Let's put that there. Oh, I'm sorry to do this, geese, but can you just deliver that over there? Thank you very much. Meals are being cooked. Fantastic. Let's build a tailoring bench. We can build an electric tailoring bench. We need 2 components. Do we have 2 components? Yes, it can be constructed. I'm gonna have Bound Hades constructed. Sad Wanderer Joe, that's okay. We need to focus on mood, but we have a lot of stuff that needs to be built, unfortunately. Also, wait. Cheb has 14 social. Please trade. Make sure we do this before they leave. Psychic Insanity Lance. Or a Psychic Shock Lance, which knocks someone out immediately. Seems pretty good. But the Insanity Lance to knock out someone who has a rocket launcher is usually a pretty good thing. We don't have that much money, and they don't really want to buy anything that we have. They can buy the Psychic Animal Pulsar, driving animals into a man-hunting rage, or we could keep it, and if we ever get raided with horrible enemies, we can just activate it and then maybe make a whole bunch of mega sloths and grizzly bears just go mad. Sell the sloth? Please sell Will. We're not selling the mega sloth. That'd be very rude. And also, I want the mega sloth. We have, like, nothing to sell them, is the problem. Alright, I'm just gonna cancel. We're also not really doing much in the way of research, unfortunately. But we're just getting stuff kind of reset up right now. Found Hades. Yeah, you're gonna build that in the morning. I also want you to build a light. We're gonna build power conduits to make sure that this place is properly... There we go. Set up for the 21st century. I just like building them in the walls. I think if you build them in the walls, they don't mess with people's perception of the room, and they don't lower the quality or the beauty of the room as much. I think that's how that works. Someone's gonna do it anyways. It's gonna be a lot of steel, but it gets all of this area set up for buildings and whatnot. And we're gonna make... This is storage room. No, yeah, we're gonna put the electric tailoring bench up here, but we can just move it. We're gonna build some lights. Build some lights. Build a light. Build a couple of lights in here. Build a light 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 in here. We need to lighten up the place, is kind of what I'm saying. So that'll be done. Plasteel turret, we have no components. They're not selling any components. We can build components eventually out of steel, but that does require us to get an actual, like, source of steel. And I don't think there's any more components we can mine out. No, wait a minute, there was, right? Maybe there was a source of components to mine out? Components? More gold! We got a lot of gold on the map. Let's bring that gold in. You never know when we're gonna need it. Gotta carefully look. Any components? I don't see any, which is unfortunate. I would love some more components so we could build stuff. What is this? Sandstone. No, thank you. I see components. Compacted machinery. Fantastic. There's actually more. That's wonderful. So that's 8 components right there. We can probably even get more from the veins. When they start digging it, they will find more in all likelihood. So we'll go back to speed 3. Let that order percolate. Lieutenant Dan is on a food binge. You know what, to be fair, they just got a new pair of legs. Moving is enhanced. 125% from fibrous mechanites. There you go. They're as speedy as a bullet, even though they have a peg leg on, apparently. Now, lights, they don't require components, right? No, just steel. Good. Very much good. Who do we have as crafters? Joe, Hayazakul, Lieutenant Dan. Cutting, no. Smelt. I know they really want to cut from stone blocks, but the smelting needs to be done first. Why no second prosthetic? We just need to build it, but we need components. We can't build it, is essentially what it is. Hey, Fredacula with his shooting inspiration, yet again. Major break risk on Joe. In pain. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing really that we can do about that. because of the gutworms and fibrous mechanites. Just gonna have to deal. We're just gonna have to deal. Give a double hour of recreation in the morning. Maybe have people more likely to get together and play around with each other. Alright, lights have been constructed. Tailoring bench is here. Reinstall this. Install this. Here. Butcher table. I think I would like to reinstall this up here. This can be the brewery and then maybe something else. Move the chair. What do we have a lot of leathers of? Plain leather. Perfect. Copy. Build another light in there. We need to build vents. Good enough. You know, we don't need to build a vent, I think, in the storage room, because it's just going to be storage. People can just get in there really quickly. Yeah, we don't need to build a frickin' vent in there. They're in and out. They're not doing much after that. We have a lot of jade. We could build some jade art. That'd be cool. Cheb, what are you doing? Hunting buck? Dude, go right ahead. That's why I gave you the order. I'm sorry, did you take one shot and decide you don't want to hunt the buck? No, you're gonna kill an animal tonight, Cheb. He's such a good shot. He shot the wrong animal. No, that was save. Much better shot, I suppose. The heater right there is pumping heat into the room. Is there a heater? There might be an active heater. It's not gonna actually be on. Oh, you know what? It's cold. We're in fall. We need to disable all the coolers. Except for these ones. And we'll turn on the heaters again, which is here. There we go. Corpse Obsession save! Oh, who are you gonna dig up? Oroof! Welcome back, buddy. You're starting to go a little off, but you're here again. Welcome to the show. That's the thing about being a corpse. You can always come back and say hi. God damn it, I see what you mean. I put the AC in backwards. Thank you for telling me. I'm so bad at actually putting the AC in properly. God damn it. You construct the cooler. Oh, effing Lord. You know what, for the time being, honestly, just build a wall. Build a wall, build the chairs, and let's get a stockpile set up and actually build the stockpile that I've been wanting to build for quite a while. This stockpile is gonna be, rename, clothes and textiles. Clear all. We're only gonna allow textiles, apparel, but we're not gonna allow armor. No plate armor, no shield belt, no smoke pop belt, no helmets, No advanced helmets. Everything else is okay. All... It's going to be preferred. All textiles are going to go in here eventually. Preferred, that'll be normal. This will be normal. Good. And people will start moving stuff over there. And then we can actually build some things. What are we going to build? We're going to build some button-down shirts. We're going to do this out of all leathers. And we're going to do until we have... Not 10. We're going to do until we have 3. This is going to be 3 extra. It's not going to be until you have 3 amongst everybody. Then we're going to add Bill. We're going to make a cowboy hat. We're going to do the same thing. Do until you have 3 out of leather. Add Bill. We're going to make dusters, I think. Out of leathers. Do until you have 3. And this will be new clothes for people to wear. Butcher's table is still set up. Fantastic. Lieutenant Dan is just immediately making clothing. He made a shirt. Just like immediately. She made a shirt. Who's gonna wear it? It's a free shirt. Oh, Ultimate Noob is like, I want this normal shirt. It's better than this poor shirt. We're also making a new chair for Lieutenant Dan. Where's Lieutenant Dan going? Oh, they just went to sleep. Makes sense to me. Imagine putting the AC in backwards. Why is it so hot in here? Here's the thing. My housemate has a really crappy standing AC unit, and what it has is a tube that goes out the window, and that's supposed to be the hot air exhaust. The problem is the tube itself is not insulated at all, so the tube just gets hot, and you get hot air in the room that you're trying to use the AC on, and it doesn't work at all. You have the AC unit running to make hot air that goes through a tube that just heats the room. It's the worst thing ever. It doesn't function at all. Animals should be unrestricted. That was my bad. Can the boys in the cryptosleep caskets have components? I guess I don't know what is in here, but we will open it up at some point. I don't know what this is. I do remember that there was something over here. Ambrosia? Where is it? Down here? No, I thought there was ambrosia down here, but maybe not. Whatever. He's making food. How much food do we have? Plenty. You know what I should be doing as well? We need to go to the food restriction, and we need to remove packaged survival meals from our lavish food restriction on everyone. We want people not to be eating these. We want them to eat simple meals, which spoil. Packaged survival meals is something that we're going to have as a emergency thing, ideally. So we want them not to eat those. I don't think we can set that up for animals. They're just going to eat whatever. Hopefully kibble, but we actually can't make any kibble because we don't have... I mean, we do have meat. We could make kibble, but what we should really do is plant hay and have the hay get turned into kibble. So maybe we should do that. Stockpile zone, or growing zone rather. Just build like a quick little hay patch. Just say, hey, this is a stockpile zone, not a grow zone. Just say, hey, let's put some hay in here. Hay grass, there you go. Should be pretty efficient to turn this into a Lieutenant Dan inspired recruitment. They gave me legs. Look at me. I got freaking legs. That's a very good sales pitch. But yeah, it should be a pretty easy way of turning work into animal feed. That's what I'm trying to say. Stuff's getting repaired. We got a lot of stuff needing repairing though. How many components do we have? I always have a hard time finding out where that is. We have 2 components. 2 more gives us a prosthetic leg. But we have no way of actually creating components right now, unfortunately. It's gotta kind of wait. I like that as we are making clothing, we're seeing other clothing appear, because people are like, ooh, that's new. I want that. Ooh, that's not. A polar bear is pregnant. How? Oh, we have 2 polar bears, that's right. I was gonna say, how is that possible? It is possible. Psychic soon. Kitty's train and release. It's wonderful. What are you trained on? Hauling 5 of 7. The Mega Sloth might be a hauler soon. I love it. We should have the other animals be trained on things. The polar bears could be trained on hauling. They should be trained on release though, because they are obedient. Cheb is a goddamn miracle worker. Are you seeing this? He is the best. I thought we only had 1 polar bear. I was very confused for a minute. When you focus on building a perimeter and defenses, basically when you have time, you do it, because you really need to focus on it more than you would think. Someday he will get a thrombo. I certainly hope so. Unless a miracle worker more of a god. He's such a god. I wish I could tell my animals to hunt hares. Finished fire foam. That's what we were researching for so long? Oh my lord. I am going to make flak armor. Ah, but it requires components to make armor with steel plates in them. Don't ask me how. What do we need? Psychoid brewing, drug production, medicine production, psychite refining, hydroponics, IEDs, auto door, windmill generator, tube television, sterile materials, flak armor, smoke pop belts, gas operation. We can make miniguns and LMGs, and assault rifles and sniper rifles. And a different type of turret, but the autocannon turret doesn't seem that fantastic. Microelectronics unlocks high-tech research bench and comms console. Could be good. It's going to take a long time, but it does open up kind of a new tier of research for us, including shield belts, which are pretty good. I still think we should go flak armor. We're going to want to build armor at some point, and the flak armor is pretty good. We'll do it. It needs to get done anyways. Do I have any good game recommendations? I mean, this game is pretty fun. I don't know if that's what you mean. God, I love that we're actually getting this shit repaired finally. These sandbags, they took a beating. I'm gonna get all this stuff repaired and then rebuild that little section of wall. It'll happen. Growing zone. Potatoes, 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 more potatoes. All right, I'm gonna change the growing zones. This one is gonna be Devil Strand. Do we have people with 10 in growing? Yes, we do. So we're gonna build Devil Strand. Devil Strand, eventually we can make this a very, very good material to make clothing out of. So I kind of want to do that right now, like while we have time. And the other two will stay on potatoes. You never know what's going to happen with the food. We want to be able to make sure that we have enough food to survive the winter. I might even want to say, get these meal orders and increase the amounts kind of substantially. I might even go for a more complex order here, like cook simple meal. Don't make it out of meat. Just make it out of vegetables. And then the packaged survival meals can be made out of the meat that we have left over. Sounds good to me. Turrets have no ammo. Oh, they were refilled. As we were getting steel, they were getting... Oh, the trees have blight. That's an interesting one. As we were producing steel, they were automatically rearming the turrets. It's nice that they do that, actually. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Trees take a million years to cut down. And I gotta, like, watch this to make sure that they actually freaking do it. Plant cutting. Fredacula and Ultimate Noob. Fredacula's up. They're praying. When you're done praying, start cutting down some trees. Starvation. Joe. How come you never eat? Oh, gutworms, right. Dude, I hate these gutworms. We're going through so much food. Whoa, Fredacula's so quick! He's so good at cutting down trees. Cold snap. Ugh. At least we have the heaters on, but we're gonna need to get more heaters. Fredacula is a damn genius when it comes to cutting down trees. You seen this? Rare thrombos. There's two of them. Tame, Cheb, tame. Cheb, you will tame a thrumbo. Almost done with the blight. A couple more. Fantastic. Thank you, Fredacula. Okay, cold snap. 38 degrees outside. Pretty cold. It's actually not that bad. It's colder in real life right now. Much colder. Significantly colder. Oh, I love stuff getting repaired. Build a wall. Honestly, build another layer of wall right there. Everything's repaired. How much plasteel do we have? We have a lot of plasteel, but I don't really want to disassemble the turrets because we lose components that way. We just need to wait for a good opportunity to buy more, I think. Better watch Cheb. He already attempted to train the thrumbos and he lost it. I'll just watch this window as soon as it goes thrumbo. Alpacas. Should hunt those. Wargs. Wargs would be pretty good to tame, but wargs don't... Hold on. Where's the warg? Okay, it will have a chance at attacking on a failed taming attempt, but we could get some wargs, but I think with polar bears we'll be fine. We just need to actually get them trained up properly. Sorry, what are you doing, Kitty? Oh, you're hauling in the gold! And Cheb is like, Kitty, you're so fast, come here. Okay, Kitty went to sleep. Cheb spent all day chasing Kitty. Yeah, there go all my plants. Sorry, indoors is 28 degrees? I thought I turned on all my heaters. I guess I missed a few. Get that temperature up. These plants need to live. Also, what we should do is harvest all plants that are harvestable in any way, shape, or form, so we can get anything out of them before they all die. Should have done that earlier, but oh well.